if there's any seeds that you're ready to plant in your life, honey, the time is right now, okay? We got Ostera, the fertility card here, and it says it's the perfect time for you to do what? To start new projects, amen. Access new ideas, yes, okay. And give birth to new conditions. So just know here with Ostera that there's this energy here of fertility, growth, abundance, right? So any seeds that you plant right now in your life, right? They're going to flourish. They're going to grow. It's like you plant the seeds, you till the seeds, right? And then Spirit brings the water and the sunshine and make sure everything blossoms and blooms beautifully here in your life. So with that being known, Spirit's wanting you to release any fears, any holdbacks, any sense of, I can't do this. This can't work. There's too many obstacles. There's too many problems, right? And in order to do that, what do you got to do? You got to take a leap of faith, honey. Yes, boo. Okay. So there's this energy right now that things are very abundant and fertile, even if it doesn't look like it. And all you need to do is take that leap of faith by planting these seeds, okay? Because once the seed is planted, Spirit's going to do the rest here to make sure that things grow and blossom. So this is a very abundant, fertile, lucky period here in your life, right? And so look, Spirit's going to bring the earth, the water, right? And you bring the seeds. Get it? Yes. So this is a co-creative energy. And so this is why all you really are required to have here is the energy to plant the seeds, right? You got to know what seeds you plant. And of course, the intention, right? The energy to plant the seeds, and then the faith to actually follow through and make things happen. Welcome to another collective reading here with me, Duchess. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind for whoever the hell it's for. If anybody's messaging you in the comments trying to solicit a reading, it ain't me, baby. It's a scammer, honey, okay? All right now. So look, Spirit is saying here that you just need some time to reflect here. Yes, and you need to nurture here your own inner child, because there's something here within you that wants to plant these seeds, right? But there's a lack of faith, there's a lack of belief, there's a lack of trust, right? And so there's this element here of taking some time to reflect, taking some time to nurture your own inner child. Let yourself know here that you can achieve anything you desire, right? That you can make things happen, that your dreams can come true, that the seeds you plant will be fertile, will grow, right? So it's going to take a little bit of time of reflection, but this is going to be much needed reflection because it changes your whole perception. It gives you that motivation. It gives you that oomph, that gumption here to really take action, to move forward, and not just sit there and think about it and wonder and hope and pray, but actually get into these action steps, because action is what brings the growth. Because right, you have to plant the seeds in the earth in order for it to be watered and in order for it to grow. So if you don't take that action of planting it, then it won't happen. So there's going to be some period of self-reflection here in which you're able to contemplate, meditate, right? And decide, make that final decision to go ahead and step forward and take the actions necessary to plant these seeds. Tell us more here, Spirit. Tell us more. We got luck. A personal issue reaches resolution, right? So there was some sort of holdback in you before. There was some sort of personal issue that was making you not take the leap of faith, okay? That was making you not plant the seeds, even though deep down inside, it's like you knew they would grow, right? But there was a lack of faith, the what ifs, the I don't knows, the what's going to happen next, right? And so you're actually now in this energy of feeling safe, right? Because you have to feel safe to be able to take a risk. So you're feeling safe. You're willing to take that leap of faith because you know deep down in your heart and soul that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. There's nothing to be afraid of. And this is because, you are bringing love into the situation. Now, when we say bring love into the situation, this starts off with self-love, okay? This starts off with accepting the love of Spirit, Source, God, the divine here, right? It's allowing yourself to receive that love because the resources you need are going to be available to you, right? If the land and the water is there and all you got to do is bring the seeds, the resources you need are available to you. Okay, this is all figuratively, so you have to figure out what it pertains to. But look, Spirit is saying here that the only adjustment that's really needed here, because you pretty much have everything you need, the only adjustment that's really needed here, another deck, is the same thing, faith. Okay, and I'm pretty sure in one of the reels today, faith one came out. So we know right now faith is critical and crucial here on your juncture. The faith is what's going to have you take the action to plant the seed. So this is why the meditation, the contemplation, the getting into with faith is the most important step. And then that leads to the next important step, which is actually taking action based off of that faith, right? And so once you get to that point here, you're going to realize, I'm hearing that it's easier than you thought. You're going to realize that things are flowing with ease. You're going to realize that this was meant for you. I'm getting like, look, Ma, like when you first learn how to ride a bike or learn how to do a cool trick, and you be like, look, Ma, you know what I'm saying? It's like there's something here where it's going to be a lot easier. You're going to be proud of yourself. You're going to be giving yourself a pat on the back, but you have to trust enough to make the steps. Tell us more here, Spirit. Tell us more. Tell us more. Okay. So Spirit is saying here, what's creating blockages is healing yourself. Okay. Yes. Spirit is saying here, what's creating blockages is healing some energy from the past. So first of all, Spirit is saying here, because we got this parental care. So this could be needing to reparent yourself, or there could be like a parental type energy around you here in your past that told you what you couldn't do. Okay. That took down your faith, that made you not trust, not believe, told you about blockages, problems, obstacles, instead of told you about faith and possibilities and openings. And so this is something that you need to heal. You got to release that past. You got to release that sense of feeling like there's only one right answer, and that's the answer where you're at a deficit, where you're not receiving because you don't have faith in your own dreams. So you're going to be receiving a lot of heavenly signs, heavenly downloads. So this is very much divinely guided. You know that this is the right thing to do. You know that these seeds are meant to be planted because you're receiving the signs and signals. Hello, right? So it's not that you don't know. It's just a matter of trusting in yourself enough to take the actions. Once again, it says you are stronger than you know. So one thing that people always ask me, especially for business readings, career readings, well, if I do this, will I be successful? And the answer usually is like, yeah, right? But you got to actually do it. If you don't do anything, then there's nothing to be successful at this point. Even if I ask right now, right, the cards, well, if I, do YouTube, will I be super successful? It'll be like, well, yeah. But then there's going to be hurdles and obstacles on the way. So there's something here where you're realizing, look, you will be successful, but you have to take those action steps to get there. It's like saying you will be successful at winning the lottery one day, but if you don't buy a ticket, there's no way in hell you can be successful, right? So it's going to be up to you to plant these seeds, trusting and knowing that, yes, it will be successful, right? Because it will. Ultimately, I'm hearing you're not being lied to. Your chain is not being yanked, okay? The wool is not being pulled over your eyes, honey. Look, because it's coming, it's heavenly signs, honey. I mean, come on now. Come on. You know it's real. You know the faith is necessary. You know what to do. You know the next steps, boo. Don't play yourself out of this blessing. Don't play yourself out of this fertile ground, this fertility, this growth. Don't play yourself out of it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Love it. Okay, so Spirit is saying here that when you take actions, you go from this energy of feeling like nothingness, void, right? Or things not blossoming, things not working. That comes to a conclusion. And so instead here, there's this energy of you having luck on your side. Okay, so again, you have to trust that the luck is there for you. You have to be willing to step into this new start. You have to be willing to hold your vision, right? Even when it can become very difficult. So there's this energy here of Spirit letting you know the ground is very fertile. Yes, plant your seeds. If you say, well, I don't got no seeds, well, baby, go ahead and figure it out real quick because the ground is fertile right now. So you need to go ahead because everything has a season. So this don't mean it might not come back around later, but right now is your season. Now you don't want to miss out on these blessings because you were too afraid to take that leap of faith, because you were too afraid to hold your vision of that which is true to you and beneficial. So you need to do this for yourself. You need to do this for your family. You need to do this for anybody you care about here, baby, because look, when you take this risk here, there's an overflow, there's abundance, there's going to be a great harvest to reap at a later date, but you have to put the investment in. And of course, the choice is yours. You can like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to donate or book a reading with me, you can do that. Links below in the comments or the description box. You can also join the Winner Circle where there's exclusive content, free personal readings, and all types of other goodies. I'm going to talk to you later, boo. Bye.